For the audience research feedback that we wanted to gather for the magazine adverts, we wanted to create some diversity in the way in which we gathered these opinions and information off the ancillaries that we have created. So I created a questionnaire, and instead of getting the people that we chose to fill them out, we decided to film them. So I filmed 10 participants, a mixture of male and females, and media students and non-media students, just to create, again, that diversity in opinion and audience feedback that we needed. The questionnaire that I made had a picture of both of the magazine choices that we had created previously, and 4 questions. One was, what is your preferred choice from the magazine advert choices? And I asked them to say why. The second was, having watched our music video for Pink Lemonade, do you think that the magazine adverts match and synergise with it? And it again explain why they've said that. Number 3 was, do you like the placement of the text on the magazine advert of your choice? Number 4 was, what made you choose the magazine advert you have compared to the other choice? So I asked the participants to these questions, and they gave feedback. 2 out of the whole of the participants said they prefer choice B over choice A. So here we have a definite line of what we will use as our final magazine advert as to what we won't. However, the comments of why was quite interesting. So some of the participants said this.
It kind of fits the genre more. I like the text across the bottom. I like the idea of the dog and the record player in it as well, and I like the idea that you haven't got loads of empty space like you have in the other one. So I feel like the Pink Lemonade in the other one is kind of quite small, and the grass around it is just too much.
My preferred one is the one with the dog, and it's all because I think it definitely fits the music video better, because obviously the dog's actually in it, and he's quite, I think whenever anyone watches it they're going to notice the dog in it, because obviously it's quite cute, so I think that having that in the advert itself is quite good.
Others said that B was too plain, B had too much empty space, and it was also commented on that it was too dark compared to the video, which hindered the synergy between the 2 ancillaries. Others were
the first one with the little dog in it. I prefer this one as it's more of a full layout rather than the other one, as everything seems more scattered around, and the placement of the text and the composition of the first one is more appealing.
I prefer that one because personally I'm a big dog fan, so I like the use of the dog in the picture, and I think I seem to get a feel from watching the video also that it's quite a family friendly kind of CD, and with the dog involved it makes it more family friendly. What chooses me to choice A over choice B is some of the wording on choice B is a bit smaller, and also there's wording on the side which is quite hard to read, as opposed to everything that's straight. And I also like the design of the Pink Lemonade being on the floor. I think that's a cool editorial feature, and I kind of like that. And of course the dog also makes me interested in it.
And I just think the other one's quite plain.
the comments on the text layout and alignment of the magazines was quite positive in choice A with the dog. We had quite a lot of comments on the way that the Pink Lemonade was actually in the photograph rather than a graphic on the screen. It made it look more originated, more original and raw, which is actually the indie convention. So we actually wanted to create this being like less technical and less edited, so that we can kind of connote those feelings of like the organic music and the real stuff rather than the electronics.
The magazine advert for choice. I like the fact that it's on the side and it's all sloped and higgledy-piggledy, because your whole music video is very kind of put together. There's little bits and bobs, like your little cakes, your little balloons, stuff like that. So I think that that kind of fits with it.
Everything's kind of doing the line of sight, so it looks like your eyes are like drawn to the areas that you kind of want them to be. So like the wombats and like Pink Lemonade and things like that.
Synergy, and you can tell. Placement of the text, yeah, 100%. I think it's really clear. Like with the actual physical Pink Lemonade things on the floor, I think that's really effective. And with the actual like the title and Capital FM and all that kind of thing, I think it's really prominent and you can clearly see it, which is obviously quite important.
Again, some of the comments on choice B was that the text was all bunched or too spread out and it didn't really look right, and then some was on the side and it made it difficult to read. So with choice A, we have done a different kind of layout and made the text a lot bolder, which means that it's easier to read. So again, we have this clear define of what one we will use as our final design. Some of the comments of how it synergises with our music video were very positive. Examples included:
it definitely has synergy with the music video that has been created. The use of the pink lemonade outline in the bottom and the record player. Is it a record player?
Yeah.
The record player and the use of dog, and also you can see the setting in it as well. So it does create a lot of continuity between both the music video and the magazine advert.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you've included like the cutouts that you've used in your video, and then you've also got like your vinyl player and an area where you've kind of taken the photo in an area where like a lot of your like narrative happens as well, which is good. So it creates that kind of continuous process throughout and gives the audience that familiarity that they kind of want.
The choice A does match because it has the dog in it and the dog's in the music video.
And a couple of people commented on the fact that the pink lemonade we used on the grass is actually also the pink lemonade we use within our stop motion in the second half of our music video. So the synergy was clear between the audience and the media.